Bret MacDonald is in studio with us. Bret is a local filmmaker who made the long and arduous journey all the way across the street from his house to join us in studio this morning. How long a walk was it, Bret?
It was about 3 minutes.
Yeah? Are you all right? Have you caught your breath?
Yeah, sorry, I got a bit early, but I'm good.
That's all right. Well, we're glad to have you here, and congratulations on the production. The Game Warden is the name of the movie, a surreal comedy drama feature-length film about the life of a game warden who suffers from severe anxiety and grief after a bear attack claims the life of his son. Tom and I are both wondering, where does the comedy come in that theme?
If you're looking at it just like that, it's not too funny, but just his reactions to the situations that he puts himself in. I mean, he goes kind of into a surreal state whenever he's dealing with his grief, and the comedy of the situations he puts himself in really.
Where did the inspiration for the movie come from?
They say write what you know, and I was up at my cottage with my friend, and I'm always hunting, and we had shot a short with a game warden before, and we had kind of liked the idea of a character, and we figured it would be a good situation to take advantage of the props that we had from our last short film, and just we actually went up to shoot this as a short, and we were there for 3 days, and we looked at the footage, and we said, let's just keep going with it. And it was late fall, and we continued through winter, spring, summer, and kind of used that to our advantage, all the seasons of what he's going through.
We were kidding with Bret off the air about how professional the quality of the trailer is, and I said to Bret, clearly you're not just two guys with a video camera who said, let's make a movie. And he said, well, yes, we are.
Yeah, we borrowed a bunch of equipment. The director, Eric, is an editor. That's what he does full time. So from the studio where he works, we borrowed the camera and some just lapel mics, and usually it was just him and I. We used flashlights in the sun for lighting, and just went out on our own and did it.
But the way it's shot and the way it's edited, you guys clearly know what you're doing.
Yeah, well, like I said, Eric's an editor for life, or that's his job. So. And
you both have training in filmmaking.
Yeah, we both. That's how we met through school for film and television production at Trevis Institute, and it's probably the best thing that came from there was meeting someone like-minded that we can work together and try and build a career.
Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong on this, but I think having an editor as a director is a great choice, because editors sit there and look at footage all day long. They know what they can work with. They know what they want. And so
definitely Eric was running the camera at the same time as directing, so he knew exactly what shots and what coverage we would need. And I think sometimes people have too much coverage, so this gave us the opportunity to just know the bare minimum of what we needed and move on to the next, because we were just two guys shooting it, so didn't really have the time to storyboard and plan out everything. Just shot from the hip and went.
So it makes it a little more economical, not only time-wise, but cost-wise as well.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell us about the star of the show.
Bill is actually, he moved in next door to Eric, and he's done a couple of feature films, and just it's kind of a character. We based a lot of, as we started filming the character, the game warden himself, Dan, was a bit more of a dark character, but Bill really brought out some funny parts, and we let him roll with a lot of scenes. Sometimes it was kind of, we weren't sure where he was going with it, but then when we got back home and looked at the footage, saw a lot more comedy in it, and we don't want it to be such a down, depressing movie. It is about a man who lost his son, but he's still a man who's continuing on with his life, and we wanted to bring a bit of humor in it, and he helped us out with that.
Bret MacDonald is a St. Lazare filmmaker whose first feature film, The Game Warden, premieres Thursday night at the Corona Theatre in Montreal, and it's going to be more than just a movie showing. Bret, you've got quite the extravaganza planned.
Yeah. Our friend Peter Jarvis is going to be playing an acoustic set before the film, and then Montreal folk rock singer Colin Moore is going to be playing a set after, so it's probably going to go till about midnight, so it'll be a good night for everyone.
Now, does one or both of them provide music for the soundtrack?
Colin has one or two songs in the movie, but he's also in. If you see, he's the last person that you see in the trailer, just sitting in the garage smoking a joint. He's provides. He's a character in the movie as well. He's got a couple scenes.
So for anyone who watches the film and they think that the settings look familiar, where was it shot?
It was shot in Chertsey, but I don't think too many people are going to see a lot of settings they know, because a lot of it is on private land or family's cottages. So unless you're snooping around,
but
our property,
the lay of the land will be familiar,
yeah,
right?
Well, we go into Chertsey a couple times.
And it's clear it's pretty rural Quebec.
Yeah, we went to the one restaurant in Chertsey and filmed.
Yeah.
So if you know Chertsey, you know that one restaurant.
So tickets are still available for the premiere?
Yeah, tickets are still available. You can get them at the door the day of, or at the Bell Center box office anytime today or tomorrow. But probably come out better, just show up at the door, and tickets still available.
B-Man Productions presents The Game Warden at the Corona Theater on Notre Dame West Thursday night. Doors open at 7 o'clock. Bret MacDonald is the writer and the producer. Thank you, Bret, for joining us this morning.
Thank you very much for having us.
All right.
Appreciate the support.
We can give you a couple of tickets if you'd like to go. Give me a call, 450-510-5106, 450-510-5106, and we'll send you off to an honest-to-God movie premiere. Is there going to be a red carpet?
No, unfortunately, no red carpet.
No? All right. Well, you can pretend that there's one. Splash some red paint on the sidewalk or something.
Perfect.
Bret, thanks again for coming in. Appreciate
Thanks
it.
for having me.